Turning Eye Flowers Radio. I'm your host, Rachel Shook. It's about 12:18. I'm exit off.
With the band.
Hanging out with the band. Exit the hippie back door, as we like to call it. I'm here with.
The hippie back door.
What's the band's name?
Drop Top Lincoln.
Drop Top Lincoln. And how'd you get your name?
Well, I was driving my car really fast one time and I got all turned around backwards and I drove under a low bridge and I ripped the top right off of it, but it wasn't a Lincoln at all. There's actually a dummy shaped like President Abraham Lincoln. It was a weird night and it took off his head. Luckily, everybody else ducked, but he was made out of wood, so what are you going to do?
And you're from Colorado, right?
Correct.
Did you happen to be on mushrooms? I hear you Coloradans are a little weird.
There's some mushrooms involved. There's also some cheese and marinara and a pizza crust.
Get it straight, dude. It was gay sex and bad jerky.
Oh.
That was in Albuquerque. The gay sex and bad jerky was one time in Albuquerque, and Scotty can't get over it. He doesn't even know where he was.
Right on. And who am I talking with?
Diamond Reno, lead guitar and rhythm guitar of Drop Top Lincoln, as well as banjo, lead banjo.
Right on. And I'm here with the lead singer of Drop Top Lincoln. And your name?
I'm John Cougar Bates.
Right on, John Cougar Bates. That's such a fake name.
What?
I'm calling you out on that. Just saying. Your name?
It's Scotty. You just call me Scotty.
Scotty.
Call me.
Okay, right on.
Shithead and retard, and I go.
What made you want to cover Merle Haggard?
Getting drunk?
And being in Texas?
No. I think we're a little too trashy for Texas.
Really? Oh, you Coloradan cops hate us Texans, just saying. Y'all followed me all the way up and down Wolf Creek Pass. 2 cops, and I had Texas plates. That sucked.
And they didn't flash show me your boobs?
No, I pulled into the resort I worked at, and they couldn't with me, honestly.
Oh, well that's weird.
Well, as I had to
Well, you got to remember, it's
bounce a
Colorado.
pot.
We're just a bunch of stoner hippies up there, and there's not a lot going on crime-wise. Like,
But they like to follow us Texans.
you're out of state. The tickets cost more.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're a
Alright.
tourist state, sister. I mean, any tourist state you go to.
Okay.
California is full of crackhead zombies. Our last tour, we ended up in California.
We did get offered $5 blowjobs, though.
Well, it was $5 for the blowjob. We also had to drive her to Reno.
Oh,
We were
yeah.
playing
Yeah,
next.
the discount came with the miles.
So you're telling me not to go to California?
Unless you like shaved eyebrows and chalk tampons, then no.
That's a true story.
Oh.
I'm telling you. You think he just made that up, but it didn't happen.
Yeah.
It happened, like, for real.
Very gangsta.
No, it was scary.
It was bad.
We decided to escape to Reno. That's how bad it was.
Right on.
When you drive all night to get to Reno to get away from a place, you ain't nowhere good.
No.
You ain't nowhere good
No.
at all.
Were the bats out that night?
Well, the bat we're talking about was this crazy looking lady that had hair like the guy
No, dude,
from
that was a
Terminator
dude.
2.
That was a dude. I swear to God, it was a dude.
It wasn't a dude.
Let me ask you the next question. What made you want to cover Old Crow Medicine Show?
Awesome all the time.
I don't want to tell that story on the radio.
Really?
Nope.
You know, they made that video in Nashville, I hear.
Yeah,
You know you can make a video anywhere nowadays.
Yeah,
so
it's
not
crazy
Really,
the way-
matter. We did a video in my basement with these goats this one time. It goes for
it
a
was
lot on the
actually
internet.
our video for Old Crow Medicine shows. No, they're a great
Right.
band, man. I wouldn't say anything bad about them.
Yeah, dude,
Right on.
we
There
love
are
them.
some-
That's really what it is. I mean, shit,
Yeah.
dude, you got favorite songs, right?
Right.
What, dude? Don't you sing those in your car when you're cruising around and stuff?
Wouldn't it be cool to be in a band though, where you could just make up your
No,
own version
it's not
of the
cool.
song?
It's not cool to do that,
I-
kid.
I like to say I turned up Janice really loud and pretend to be her, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, that's us.
And we're both blonde. Like, I think we got something going on.
Yeah,
right
we got
now.
a little connection going on there, yeah. Awesome.
Mind if I put my arm around you like this?
So,
Is that okay?
apparently the lead singer tonight got an erection on stage.
That's
At
normal.
least
Hey, if
that's what he
any-
tells me.
If any f***ing front man tells you that he doesn't, he ain't doing it right.
Now we're starting our set, right? And it's
When-
hot as shit out here. Your junk sticks to your leg. It's so freaking hot and sticky.
You weren't here last summer.
No, that's accurate. So we walk on there.
Last summer it got up to 115.
Jesus Christ, how did people can't live like that?
We do.
It ain't right. So
Well,
we walked up there and a guy said, "Why don't you guys wear shoes?" And like everybody went before, they had these huge like belt buckles, which is fine. I got a collection of old belt buckles that I won from
human
stuff.
ears.
And human ears and scalps, whatever, it's what we do west of the divide.
right.
So anyway,
But y'all are cowboys in Colorado, right?
No,
that's the
we're
thing.
just white trash.
I probably rode more horses than these guys knew notes on their Telecasters.
Dude, and by
But then they
riding
tell
horses,
us we can't
it
be
was-
cowboy
he's talking
bands
about that time he
because-
spent in Tijuana.
I thought y'all were a
Like,
bunch
wear
of
shoes.
I thought y'all were a bunch of ranchers up
Not
there in
riding more
Colorado.
horses.
There's some ranching going on, but it's hard to explain. A lot of the places where we keep our cows you can't get to with a truck. So you actually have to go out and round them up.
Okay.
And roundups are bad, man. Don't be a cowboy any more than you want to be, Scotty.
Right.
Because either way, you're gonna have to burn some horns off. It's sad.
So what do you think about us people from Fort Worth?
Well, nobody here's told us to put shoes on when we're playing, so that's fine.
You're right. You
Okay.
have a
Austin,
solid point,
they
sir.
told us to put shoes on.
Solid point.
Huh. All right. Well, I'm gonna close this out. It's been a good night.
Rachel.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for hanging out
No
with us.
problem.
Rachel.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
No problem.